he's a leader. He can, get us down the field, execute, and get it done.
This is what national programs do, right? In order to be the best, you got to beat the best and play the best.
That's the man right there. I love blocking for him. He always does what we need to do, and we do what we need to do for him. He'll do what we need for us, and we know we can just trust him, get that ball down that field.
Second I transferred into the school, they made me feel at home. I love my O-line. They do a great job blocking for me. And, my receivers, they're going to be really good.
Well, you're right there. Like just coming out the window. Right there. Ready? So.
It's been a good week of practice, just going out there running good routes, catching the ball, good coaching, good energy, just all that.
Hey, be ready for that tomorrow, though. So.
I mean, he's a quarterback, so that's like the main thing. He can throw the ball, he can throw it far, accurate, fast, and he's going to get everybody the ball.
Hey, let's work a hammer from the outside.
Perhaps on this drive. Could be a last chance opportunity for Florida with 2:33 remaining. Gators start at their own 20. Johnson lost it deep. Reed is behind the defense. He's at the 35. He's at the 25. And he's tackled at the 17.
He's definitely a great offensive line coach. He really prepares us, makes the game easy, helps us really understand defensive coverages and stuff, and preparing us for the next level. So we've been ready since the spring. He's been making the game go by, slower. So whenever you're in these high pressure situations, things start to slow down for you, and he makes it really easy.
How's the week been so far leading into the game?
It's been pretty good. We've been executing in practice, and I just think we're ready for this game so far.
We've been working so hard, and leaders have been leading, and we just been so prepared for this moment, and everybody on the team is ready.
I love doing that. It's not like a big deal for me to do it. I love doing it. I love feeding them. I feed my guys. I love them. They show love back. I remember one of the first days I'm here, one of my linemen, 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀 and Kenny, they're I told them I was bringing them some food. Next thing you know, they're trying to carry me to the dang locker room like I'm some king. I just thought that was a funny story. But honestly, those guys, they deserve so much. They put in so much work, and offensive line doesn't always get the credit that they deserve, So it's always good to do a little extra for them.
Logan is a phenomenal quarterback, phenomenal leader, has a great arm. He can read his keys, and he's just overall an amazing player. Great player to play with, be around, everything.
Talk about your mom a little bit and what she means.
She means everything to me. She's like my biggest supporter. She does so much for me. Like she made so many sacrifices, whether it was taking me to quarterback training, or even like we were living in Tampa before, and she was driving me to school in the morning like an hour to get up here, and just relocating for me. And she's really done a lot. Like words can't describe how much she's done for me and how much she means to me. You know, obviously you just want to take the game one play at a time, do everything you can do within that play, and whatever happens, happens. Just got to leave it all on the field.
You know, what did you work on this week to kind of improve off of what offensively we did or didn't do last week?
We just show them the film. No, that's the best thing you can do, first of all. Show them the film and show them the things that they did incorrectly as opposed to the things that we actually coached them to do. And, you know, it takes the kids to really take a hard look at it and realize, like, you know, we didn't do what we were coached to do. And the second thing was just giving second and third efforts up front. You know, you have to match the intensity of the other team. You have to match their effort up front. And offensive line guys know that everything starts with them. I thought they had a great week of practice this week, though.
Make them keep snapping the football. DBs, keep the ball in front of you. Don't let nobody get behind you, okay? Keep the ball in front of you, okay? This is a game that we can't be like, my bad, or I get it next time. There's no next time, okay? You make a mistake, these guys, they're gonna go to the house with you, okay? So we got to do it right the first time. Tackle, play hard, play with intensity, okay? Tell one of your teammates you love them, man. Love you. Okay? Hey, we play for each other in this room, okay? Go, Manatee! Manatee! Go! Last go quarter. Yeah, go quarters. Manatee, Jackson, are you ready? Ready! Manatee, Jackson, are you ready? Ready! Manatee, Jackson, are you ready? Ready! Yeah! Loud and proud. We are Manatee!
All right, we're ready for kickoff. The Hurricanes in the traditional red helmets, red tops, red pants. Logan Rogers, the quarterback for the Hurricanes. Handoff to Keith off the right side and doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. There'll be a loss of 1 on the play. Logan Rogers, 2 receivers to his left. Rogers takes it, throws it out in the flat, in and out of the hands. We got a flag thrown. Late flag thrown in there. Intended receiver 𝙁𝙤𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀.
It's kind of right through his hands, right?
Yeah.
You can't expect the ball any better, really better than that. It's kind of right there inside of Elijah's hands. If he catches that, he's probably a 5-6 yard gain. We'll see what the flag is.
Well, you just can't let the game get too big, can't let the lights get too bright. You gotta take it one play at a time and just trust in your fundamentals and everything that you've prepared for up to this point. That's the biggest thing, you know, just not letting the game get too big, you know, and like even if we're down, even if we're up by 50, down by 50, it doesn't really matter. We just gotta stick to the game plan and just go from first quarter to the last play, you know.
Talking to Coach Green, I agree with him. I don't think scheduling guys who are the same as you or inferior than you, talent-wise and things like that, does you any good. I think you've got to play the best and be able to really expose, like you said, expose your weaknesses to learn from them. And I think that's what we did this year with scheduling the schedule we did.
Report. Hurricanes trailing 31-0. We're currently in a lightning delay. The entire stadium has been cleaned out, so got lightning all over the place. We'll see how things fare going down the road. We'll keep everybody updated about every 15 minutes or so where we're standing, what's happening right now. But
we knew right away, like when we got into halftime, and pretty quickly, like, you know, it started lightning outside, and then found out a few minutes later that the stands were cleared out. And, you know, we were just, you know, getting mentally ready to go back out there and finish the game. Our coaches, you know, they let us know that we won't be finishing the game. It got too late. So, you know, in the time that we were waiting to go back out, I think all of us, you know, we're just getting mentally ready to go back out there and, you know, finish the game strong and, you know, do everything we could to, you know, put together a great second half. You know, we couldn't get much going the first half, so, you know, having a great second half. I'm very confident, you know, the rest of the year. We're going to treat every game the same, just like we were preparing for St. John Bosco. And I think whatever happened out there is going to make us a much better team going forward. And I'm very confident that, especially offensively, that we're going to do much better, you know, putting points on the board. We just got to have a short-term memory, you know, like the next play mentality. Like whatever happened. It's a new week. This week's rivalry week. We're focused on this right now. We learned from what happened. You know, we just got to move forward, you know, keep our heads up and, you know, focus on the task at hand. We're going to continue to trust the process. You know, we have faith in Coach Green, and we're going to make a state championship run this year.
I'm not a hero, neither are you. Oh, there's nothing that I want misconstrue. When I open to a new page, and I'm dusting off the sweetness in my